Louisiana is expected to see a nearly 15% increase in hospitality job opportunities by 2026, and that's according to the Louisiana Workforce Commission, and that is a significant jump. Business reporter and video blogger Leslie Snadowsky joins us now to tell us what one tech community college is doing to keep up with the demand.
Last week, the Southwest Louisiana Technical Community College in Lake Charles broke ground on a $10.2 million state-of-the-art culinary, gaming, and hospitality building. Reps say it's designed to provide education and training for students seeking jobs and careers in Louisiana's booming hospitality industry. Here's a sneak peek of what it's going to look like.
On Friday, October 4th, officials from the Southwest Louisiana Technical Community College in Lake Charles and the Lieutenant Governor's office broke ground on a new 28,000 square foot culinary, gaming, and hospitality building on the college's campus. The goal is to help fill Louisiana Workforce Commission rated 4-star hospitality jobs throughout the state. And this new building will include new culinary training facilities and the campus's first ever gaming and hospitality training environments. Southwest Louisiana Technical Community College Chancellor Dr. Neil Aspinwall said this new facility will provide the training programs and services necessary to produce the workforce needed for the statewide employment sector. Lake Charles Mayor Nick Hunter attended the groundbreaking, and so did Louisiana Office of Tourism Deputy Assistant Secretary Jeff Harlan. According to 2018 tourism statistics, Louisiana's tourism and hospitality industry accounted for 51.3 million visitors and more than $18.8 billion.
Funding for the new building was approved by Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards last year, and construction of the building is scheduled to be completed in March 2021.
All right, Leslie, thanks. You can read more about this topic and other local business stories and see Leslie's Bizcast videos at bizneworleans.com.